Hey everybody, it's Lala, and I'm here with my review for Black Ink Crew Season 2, Episode 1. The episode was crazy. Looks like the season is going to be crazy. Much more interesting and drama-filled than Season 1. So I look forward to talking about it with you guys. So I'm going to get right into it. I tried to take notes. Things have been really busy lately, and every time I sat down and tried to take notes, it just was not working out. So I hope I don't forget anything, but I've literally watched the episode like 5 times trying to write notes and got distracted every time. So hopefully after watching it so many times, it's at least filed to memory. Okay. And I had my dad sit down and watch it with me too, for one of the little note-taking sessions, and I wound up talking to him about it, which was why I was like distracted and couldn't finish taking my notes. But yes, and you can hear today is a no voice day. Yes, it is. I can't win for nothing. Okay, so we start off with, oh shit, remember last season he had gotten a gun charge. He was driving, his friend, not really sure what his complete relationship with Caitlin is, but she's from out of town, and I think she's from like down south or something, and she is in the military, so she owns a gun. She had it in the car. She was asleep. He needed to go to the store to get something. He just took the car, got pulled over or something, and they found the gun, and now he has to deal with the possibility of going to prison. So we start off with him and his daughter's mother, Coley, and I'm trying to remember who the guy was that was with them. Was that like his brother or something? Because he was only there in the beginning when they were like, hurry up, come on, we gotta go. And then afterwards, it was just Coley and Caitlin that was there to support him. So after they went to court, and I'm not really sure exactly what they found out. They still didn't know what the sentence was going to be. He was indicted, but after they got out of court, they went to go get something to eat. Coley said she was hungry, and he decided that he wanted to just have his family together with him, so he had his daughter and Coley, who is the mother of his daughter, and Caitlin was there. Coley actually was there with her boyfriend, and shit was kind of feeling some type of way about that, because he was like, he still had feelings for her, to see her, there moving on or whatever. It's hard. You can see that shit is totally a lover, you know what I'm saying? He is not a fighter. He is a lover all the way, because he seems to fall in love with everybody that just touches his arm. He'd be like, I love you. So they were there, and they're eating lunch and everything. They're totally civilized, having good conversation and stuff, and everybody's just around because he just needs his people around him to support him. And Coley's like, where's Kathy? And we find out that Kathy is actually shit's other baby mama. And the reason that we don't know anything about her is because in shit's words, she's crazy. And then we immediately see what shit is talking about, because she shows up with his son Achilles, and Achilles comes in. He's like, oh hey, da, da, da. She walks in. The second she walks in, she points at Caitlin. Caitlin's like still talking, having a good time or whatever and everything. She's like, she gotta go. He's like, she ain't going nowhere. Like, what are you talking about? Mind you, Caitlin also has to testify for him because it is her gun. So she's, a very important part of his defense, because she may be able to get him off from all of this, since the gun didn't belong to him, it belonged to her, and she had it. It was rightfully hers, and it was in her car. So yeah, she's like, she gotta go, and he's like, no, why does she have to leave or whatever? And she's like, well, fine, I'm leaving. The heifer just walks out, leaves her son. I mean, I guess when she first did that, I was like, okay, well, it's his son too, so maybe he has him, and she can just leave, and maybe he'll be dropped off later on or something like that. I didn't really think a whole lot about her just walking out like, fine with it, I'm not staying, I'm gonna leave. But he goes out after her, you know, and he's like, what is your problem? Like, what's going on? Why she gotta leave? Why you acting like this? And she's like, she's the other woman. She's the other woman. Talk about Caitlyn. Talk about Caitlyn. Not Coley, the other child's mother, but Caitlyn. So he's like, how can she be the other woman when we ain't even together? You know, oh shit is telling everybody like they ain't been together for years. So what are you talking about? So she's just like, she's the other woman, da 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 da. She goes off. She goes back into the restaurant while oh shit is outside trying to talk to her, and sneaks Caitlyn. Just comes up behind her. We don't get to see the fight or whatever. It looks like the cameras from the restaurant picked up the fight, but she kind of walked up behind her and snuck her, and they're fighting. Okay, so she attacked somebody that wasn't looking, wasn't expecting it, wasn't starting anything, that had no problem with her, in front of the kids, in front of her own son. And they're fighting, and bitch, and fuck you, and I'm gonna fucking kill you, and blah, 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 blah. And Coley's, you know, grabbing the kids and, you know, trying to get them away and get in the corner so they don't get caught and stuff like that. The kids look scared, you know, the waiters and staff and everybody are trying to break it up and stuff. This is like 10 minutes in. Okay, y'all? 10 minutes in. They're trying to break it up, and, you know, everybody's like running outside and stuff. The thing that caught me off guard was when Caitlyn was like, bitch, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you or whatever. And Kathy was just like, kill me. Yes, kill me. Take me out of my misery. And I'm just like, somebody say some shit like that, forget everything else that just happened. You got some serious issues. That's not kill me and take me out my misery. Something going on up here. Okay. So yeah, so oh shit is like, this is why nobody ever wants you around, go home, whatever. So you pushing Kathy down the street. Notice you got Caitlyn, Coley, Kathy, K. He love himself some K's. He pushes Kathy down the street, like, go home, get out of here or whatever. You know, Caitlyn actually comes in trying to compose herself and apologizes to Coley about fighting in front of the kids, you know, but she was attacked. And Coley's like, I don't give a fuck, get out, go, get away from here, you know. And she tells oh shit like, that woman is not taking these kids, taking her son with her or whatever, he's staying with me. And, you know, what kind of woman fights in front of her kids? And my daughter was sitting here crying and everything. And she's right, though, she's right. She looked terrified. The kids were scared. I feel so bad for Achilles, for oh shit's son, because I just would never. I have a temper. I will pop off. I'm trying to tell you that. I will pop off. But I would never do that in front of my children, just fighting. She just kind of had blinders on. Like, she sees this chick, and then it's just like nothing else matters. You leave your son, you come back in, everybody's thinking you're going back in the restaurant to get your son, but instead of that, you're going back in the restaurant to fight some girl. And oh shit, ain't even your dude. Y'all not even together anymore. So you look really crazy. You really do. So we go to the shop basically, and oh shit is there now, and he's with Teddy and excuse me, he's with Teddy and Sassy, and why can I never remember his name? The other dude that Teddy, Sassy, and the guy who was doing the front desk for a while, but then he messed up in Vegas and got demoted or something. I'm gonna remember his name. I'm sorry, guys. But they were all together, and oh shit was telling them what happened. You know, and it's like, that's crazy. You had all of them together in the same room at the same time, like all your ladies and stuff like that, all your women. And he was like, yeah. And he's like, basically his issue now is that Caitlyn is pissed because, you know, she got jumped. She got attacked or whatever by Kathy. And she's like, fuck it. Like, she's going home. She talk about, you know, he's worried that she's not going to testify for him now. So, and everybody was just talking about how crazy it is. Like, that girl got your life in her hands. And, you know, you really got to do some serious begging, all right, and pleading until this is all over. Some serious ass kissing, whatever it is that you have to do to make this right, okay? Because you cannot have these broads messing stuff up for you and sending you to jail over petty stuff. And it's the truth. Like, he got himself in a really fucked up situation. So they're talking, okay, and perfectly normal. They're all sitting around the shop just talking like any other day, and Caesar and Dutchess arrives, okay? They show up. They got to get buzzed in, you know. Soon as somebody gets up and buzzes them in, then you got, like, they come in with the shit. Oh, you don't even remember how to buzz nobody in and all this other stuff. And then Dutchess just walks past everybody and goes to the back. Hood on, no hey, no what's up y'all, how y'all doing, none of that. Just go right to the back. Like, okay. Caesar comes in and he just like, you know, like, yo, what the fuck? Why y'all just sitting around and stuff? Y'all need to sweep up in here or something like that. Y'all just chilling like y'all at home or whatever. Like, ain't nobody got nothing to say. Like, it was retarded. And, you know, everybody's just kind of like, okay, I guess. So he goes to the back with Dutchess. And then you see Dutchess is like, you know, I told you, see, they ain't doing nothing. They don't show you no respect, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's why I'm the only one you see friendship and business don't mix or whatever. And they talk about, you know, relationships and business don't mix. But I'm the only one doing, she all in his ear shit, talking to everybody and just doing her whole thing. And I was like, please don't tell me she is starting with this shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the part where she was at a photo shoot. And she's going to be on a magazine. She's up for a magazine cover or something like that. And an international magazine cover. She's basically just talking about how, you know, this has opened up so many doors for her or something like that. And then that was when Caesar showed up with some flowers talking about their relationship has been rocky lately. And he was just trying to, you know, give her like a peace offering or a peace gesture because he didn't want to fight no more. He wanted to do everything that he could to you know, save their relationship. So whatever. But back to the shop. Okay, so yeah, so she back there shit talking and all this other stuff, and they taking money out of our pocket, and they taking, you know, money off of my plate and blah blah blah. And it was just real extra. So Caesar had a tattoo to do. And it was an angel for a soldier doing a whole back tattoo, and it was an angel. It was really nice. The dude was like big, buff, crazy, whatever. Had a nice little typical soldier story. I lost all my people and everything like that, you know, overseas in the war, and I want to get this tattoo. So he got his whole back done, looking like friggin', you know, the Incredible Hulk. It was a nice little thing to look at though, and the tattoo was nice too. It was just an angel kind of bending down with the head down or whatever. So that was good. It was nice to see that, you know, they started off with a pretty decent tattoo, because the tattoos were looking kind of crazy last season. But so I think it was like after that, I'm telling you, I'm sorry I couldn't take notes. So if I get something mixed up, please forgive me. So they're back in the front, you know, and everybody's all awkward and stuff. You know, Dutchess still has her attitude and everything. And Puma comes in. You know, he like, hey, everybody, hey, ain't nobody speaking to him. He walk up to Ceas. He like, yo, what's going on? You not going to shake my hand? Come to find out, you know, Caesar was like, fuck, I'm going to shake your hand for. Come to find out, you know, a week before or something like that, they had an incident. He had some people, Puma had some of his friends in the shop for tattoos. And somebody called Caesar, and said that Puma's friends was in there just chilling or whatever, and you know, causing a ruckus or something like that. And you know who that somebody was. It's probably Dutchess or a little hating everybody's ass. But basically, they called him and told him that his friends were in there. Puma had to run out. He said he was going to be right back, but the guys did want some tattoos or whatever. And Caesar came and kicked all of Puma's friends out. So when Puma came back and found out that Caesar kicked all his friends out, you know, he confronted him. and you know, apparently called him a bitch. And Caesar, you know, quickly showed him who the bitch was. He threw him up against a couple things, and you know, threw him on the floor. His face was bleeding or whatever, and then threw him out the shop. So, you know, and Caesar is like, I think you owe me an apology. And it's basically like, but you threw money out of your shop and you overreacted because, you know, your broad must have called you or whatever. You basically need to say sorry because you fucked up your own money, and you ran customers out of there just acting like a dickhead, you know. And basically, you know, he was like, you know, I'm sorry or whatever, like I've done things for you. And it was just a bunch of stuff. Like Puma was kind of sort of trying to apologize, you know, and then Caesar's like, it ain't just me, you know, like she mad at you pointing at Dutchess for whatever reason. Oh shit, mad at you, you know. And come to find out, Puma had posted a picture with oh shit's arresting officer on Instagram. And he was like, you know, that was fucked up, you know. And Puma's like, oh shit, I didn't know you were upset, you know, why didn't you tell me, why didn't you call me? Oh shit was like, I did call you, I told you it was stupid, I told you it was fucked up, I said what I had to say, you know. So he's just like, okay. And Dutchess is just like, you know, you know what my problem is with you, I'm not going to talk about you behind your back, I'm not going to wait for you to leave the room, and da-da-da-da. And Dookie, come on, stop, down, go, down. My dog is like shaking and making all this noise behind the computer. Yeah, she's just like, I'm gonna tell you, you know, you mad, you wild, disrespectful. Dookie, you hear all that clanging? Sound like a damn chain gang. Go, get. Sorry. You know, she's like, you wild, disrespectful. You know what I mean? You think you run shit, and you need to just be put in your place. So, sweetheart, please put him in his place. What are you doing? Like I was watching with my dad, and my dad was just the whole time Dutchess was popping off on Puma. My dad's just like, no, you know what I mean? And Caesar's just like, yeah, man, you know, get the fuck out of here, and I don't fuck with you no more, and all this stuff, everything I did for you, whatever, you can just keep it going. So it was just like, I don't really know what real issue Dutchess had with Puma other than whatever issue Caesar had with Puma. But I really feel like it could have been handled between Caesar and Puma. And Dutchess really needed to just sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Because it didn't really have anything to do with her. And if anybody is acting like they running shit in that place, it's Dutchess. Okay? And I got some stuff to say about her. Alright? But yeah, so Puma was just like, alright, fuck it, I'm out. You know, so he left. And, you know, he was saying in his confessional he was trying to apologize, but it seemed like Caesar was trying to prove something. And you could tell he was. The thing about Caesar is, it's very obvious that he doesn't really feel the stuff that he's saying to everybody. And the thing that gives Caesar away to me is the eyes and the body language. He walks in there, okay, and he walks in there with Dutchess, and she goes back to the back or whatever, or stands up against the wall listening to what he has to say. You know what I mean? And then it's like she starts doing this, and Caesar's mouth starts moving. You know what I mean? And she starts her fucking ventriloquist act. Because when Caesar is yelling at everybody and cussing everybody out, that's just Dutchess, you know, saying what she wants to say through Caesar. And you can see it because when he was going off on everybody and when he was arguing with Puma, his eyes are everywhere. You know what I mean? And he's just like, you know, I don't appreciate what you did. You fucked up. You know what I mean? And I just don't really think it's cool. And like, really, what's going on with your eyes? You talking to me, right? Because if it's coming from you and it's coming to me, then you would be talking to me. If you felt that passionately about what it is that you had to say or what issue you had with me or with us or whatever, we would be here, right? We would be here. I wouldn't be like looking over here and looking up there and all this to the, nah, man, you fucked up. Like, I don't even know if I should fuck with you no more. Okay, and it's really, really bad because Caesar, you fucking up. You really, really fucking up. I can see you failing terribly. And Dutchess, it is just going to be the two of y'all. But anyway, so Puma leaves. Sassy goes after him. you know, and Dutchess is like, yeah, and Wonder Twin B or whatever, and all this other stuff need to go too, because she got a problem with Sassy, because Sassy was, you know, was going on Twitter rants or something, you know, on Twitter about the shop and about Ceas and Dutchess or what the fuck ever. Like she hate everybody. She hate everybody. So it is what it is. Okay. So yeah, they go. Puma is talking to Sassy, and he's just like, I really don't, you know, fuck with them no more like that or whatever. I don't understand. It wasn't really all of that. It's clear that Dutchess is, you know, behind everything, and he was just like, you know, I'm gonna go and do my own thing or whatever, you know. And Sassy basically said that as long as they don't disrespect her and her friendship with Puma doesn't affect anything or isn't frowned upon, and she's okay. But I guess she doesn't know that it is frowned upon, because, you know, Dutchess was already talking trash. So Sassy, I don't know, you may wind up, you're gonna find out pretty soon that they don't give a fuck about you either. So then we go to Puma's having some type of event, and everybody's there, of course, except for Caesar and Dutchess. They all show up. Oh shit showed up. I mean, he was just like, he didn't appreciate the fact that Puma posed with his arresting officer and posted it on Instagram. That was kind of fucked up, but Puma is Puma. Like, that's the stuff that Puma does. So he was just like, you know, there's no reason to like throw away a friendship. Exactly. Just like whatever happened in the shop between him and Caesar was really no reason to throw away a friendship, you know. So he's just like, it's cool. He went to Puma's event and supported him or whatever, and they're all talking and stuff. Teddy is there. Teddy's talking to Puma, and Teddy's saying that hopefully they'll be able to kind of get past it and talk it out, because, you know, the shop is the shop and they don't want to be losing people and everything. So, you know, hopefully we'll be able to get past this. He's doing his little, you know, PR part. And, you know, then they like, cool, whatever. They move on and have a good time. Then that's when you see little, you know, little Susie Ho-Ho Mushmouth show up, Alex. You know, and she's like, Puma was having an event and it was right next to my job where I work or whatever. So I went by to show my support. I can't stand Alex. I don't know why she's still there. I need to see her get her ass kicked. Because she just, I can't with her. So apparently she's still not speaking to, I didn't even look like Teddy was really even paying her any mind. But she's still not speaking to Oh Shit. And Oh Shit is like really trying to get her attention. And she's like, he following me around like a little sad puppy. Whatever. You know, he said he still loves her. So he follows her back to her shop or whatever the hell it is that she does. You know, she was dressed like a... Alex looked like she smelled funny. I don't know what it is, but she just looked like she smelled funny. Like and she looked like her skin is sticky. She just one of those people, you know, look like she just be kind of washing up in the alley with baby wipes and stuff. But anyway, he followed her back to the shop. You know, and she's like, what's up, Oh Shit? And he's like, why are we not cool anymore? You know, and she's just like, we're not cool because you lied to everybody and said that we slept together when we didn't. All you got to do is tell everybody that it was a lie. And he's like, why would I do that? And I believe Oh Shit. I do. I believe Oh Shit. Alex lies. She lies on her cooch, okay? Oh Shit doesn't seem like the type of person that Alex would want people to know that she slept with. But Alex is the type of person that will sleep with any and everything for a come up or just because. And, you know, I think that maybe she did fuck him for a tattoo or something like that, and was hoping that maybe he wouldn't tell everybody. And when he told everybody, you know, she's like, that's something that I don't want everybody to know. But, you know, he told. You're a hoe. It's what you do. You know, she's all like, what kind of grown man with 2 kids and da-da-da-da lies on their dick and all this other stuff, and I know you like this, and I know you want all of this, all up in you and all up in your world and all this other stuff, but it's never gonna happen. That's why I gave it to Teddy before I gave it to you. And Child, and then, yeah, you gave it to Teddy, and Teddy played the hell out of you, and you're still proud of sleeping with Teddy, but Teddy dogged you like crazy. Anytime a man, I'm sorry, you come up to me and throw somebody else's drawers at me or whatever, like, you're probably not going to make it out the restaurant, and I'm probably going to catch a case. It just is what it is. I don't care what's on the table. I don't care if there's plastic cutlery on the table. I'm going to fucking stab you for being so disrespectful. I don't care what I did. All right? I will find a way to insert a foreign object into your body for throwing somebody else's drawers at me, talking about, oh, here's your underwear. You know what I'm saying? I'll snap your fucking neck. I'll do something. Like, that was the epitome of disrespect. Alex somewhat deserved it because of the way she is and what she did with Ceas last season and everything, lying and stuff and talking about somebody slipped her Mickey and everything when she really is just a, you know, a gutter butt hoe. But that was still like grimy as fuck. Teddy just, that was whoa, like whoa. And if it, I can't even imagine somebody doing that to me. I can't. I would try to kill you. I would try very hard. But anyway, and she's still proud about sleeping with Teddy. Teddy don't give a fuck about her. Oh shit, loves her. You know, like I said, he's a lover, not a fighter. He just loves everybody all the time. So she kept on trying to get him to deny that they slept together, and he was like, why would I? Like, we did. It is what it is. And he's just like, you know what, whatever, like, this isn't a good time for us to work on our relationship, so, you know, we'll talk later. Have a good one. You look great. I'm out. Like, we'll just keep things the way it is now. And like I said, I believe oh shit, you know. So sorry, the fight is actually on right now. So then we go to what happens. Did I skip the tattoo? I'm trying to remember. The dude Carl who was in Vegas, the tattoo dude that does like the white in the tattoos, the white highlighting, who's really, really good. He was with them in Vegas last. He did a Dutchess tattoo between her breasts in Vegas last year. He's really, really good, and he showed up at the shop to give Dutchess and Caesar matching tattoos. Okay, they got king and queen chess pieces. The tattoos were amazing. They were beautiful, beautiful tattoos. So on the back of their hands, he was going to get a king chess piece and she's going to get a queen chess piece. Dutchess is all, you know, she's excited and everything. And she's like, well, you know, everybody says that we're the king and queen of Harlem. So, and I'm just like, I'm trying to tell you, I hopped on Twitter real quick to see what people had to say about that whole king and queen of Harlem comment. I'm just like, I don't see that. Like, I mean, the king and queen of Harlem, maybe the king and queen of black ink. And that's about it. I don't even think y'all the king and queen of the block your ass is on. I don't know, but not no Harlem. And I feel like that's a bold ass statement to make, and I'd be afraid to walk down the street if I said some shit like that on national television. But you know, that's me. Okay, I show respect for where I'm at. But they were getting the tattoo, okay, and everybody's just kind of like, wow, really? Teddy is basically like, that's hot for you. I would never do that, and that's hot. I know a lot about the whole matching tattoos, the whole, you know, boo loving tattoos. Got one right here, okay? That's what comes with those relationships that are really, really passionate, okay? You love hard, you fight hard, it's dysfunctional as fuck, and it usually never lasts, okay? Going to get the tattoos is really just you trying to prove to the other person, to yourself, and to everybody else that is real, because you're not sure about it, and it's a bad move. Now, I'll give it to them, because we got each other's names tattooed on us, which is something that I would never, ever do in life, but I was really, really that in love. I was really like, okay, you know, yeah, this is it. This is where I'm going to be for the rest of my life. So I got their name on me, and they got my name on them. And even when we were doing it, the guy, when I sat down, the guy was like, are you sure you want to do this? you know, and giving me information on where I could go to get it removed or covered up, like before he put the fucker on my wrist. You know, I should have listened to him. So okay, so they're getting it. Dutchess goes first. All right, she gets it. She's all proud of it. Everybody, did I tell you that Teddy said he had to call Caesar a fucking idiot for that? And that's true. But like I said, it's smart that they got chess pieces instead of each other's names, because at least you can play that off. And I think Caesar knows that. It shows because after Dutchess gets her little chess piece, and it looked really, really nice, it was Caesar's turn to get his. And Carl is like, are you sure this is what you want to do? You sure about this? And he's like, well, yeah, because at the end of the day, I'm always going to be somebody's king. Dutchess heard that. Thank you for playing me. And he's just like, yeah, you fucked up. Yeah, even Carl was like, ooh, she heard that. Yeah, so Dutchess is like, she don't understand why Caesar's acting like he's not okay with this. It was his idea to get the tattoos in the first place. And now, you know, he can't even come out and say, like, I'm doing this because I love her. Like I said, it was smart to get the chess pieces. You know, you guys separate. You can still, I'm the king. That's it. But basically, he got the tattoo, you know, and she had her attitude. We go to, was that really it? I think that was it, because then he goes to talk to her, and he goes to talk to her because she's got an attitude, and he's like, yo, like, I'm really getting tired of the attitudes or whatever. She pissed off about every little thing, you know, and she's basically talking about, you know, I love you, and I don't have a problem showing you how much I love you, and I don't have a problem, you know, letting people know, but you want to keep it inside, and you want to hide it, and da-da-da-da. And he's like, yo, like, I'm doing everything for you. I love you. I don't, you know, I'm not shy about saying that I love you and whatever. And we got tattoos together, like, that's for life. And what else do I have to do to prove to you that I'm here for this relationship? And then she's like, but it's not about that, you know, it's about what people think and what you say to other people and how they see us. And he's like, you worried about other people, you worried about us? And she like, both. And you know, she's just like, you want to be a man, and you know, you trying to build this empire, or people taking off of your plate. I'm getting the conversations mixed up because she was in the shop talking to him about people taking money off of their plate. Now, one thing that I noticed about the progression of this episode and the little sneak peek scenes for the rest of the season, that was a huge red flag for me, but I'm sure we already saw it coming, was Dutchess and her words. When she talks to Ceas, first she says, your plate, you know, your money, your business. Then she kind of progresses into this is our plate, this is our empire, you know, whatever. They taking money off of our plate, it's our money. And then later on in the season, you're going to see her say something about building my empire. And it's like, so you went from yours to ours to mine. Fuck Ceas. It's just about you now. And I was talking to my dad about that. And it's like, my dad, like, there's gold diggers in this world that are much slicker, you know, and better at the job than she is. Like, she isn't even covering up the fact that she's clearly trying to take over and, you know, assert whatever power that she has in this relationship. She don't own black ink. She's running around talking to people, stating her opinion, telling people about themselves and everything, when she's just an employee. Okay, I posted on Twitter that the only thing that Dutchess may run really is the bedroom. But as far as the shop, he's got to get up off of his ass and let her know, this is mine. I can fire you if I want to. Okay? Like, I'm just fucking you. That's it. You don't own this. We ain't signed no papers. Your name is not on the awning. We ain't married. None of that. Okay? Like, you my girl. And that's it. And I own the shop. You're the shop owner's girlfriend / employee. Matter of fact, employee first / girlfriend second. Okay, so you gotta calm all of that down. And there was a point in the show where Puma is talking to somebody else, and he's like, you know, he's acting like he built this with her, but he didn't, and we know that that's not the case. Hey, Dad. So she's really getting messy with it. But I go back to the little argument. She's sitting on their stoop or whatever at their apartment, and you know, he's just like, well, what is it? Like, I told you I love you. I told you how I feel. I need to know, you know, what the problem is, because if you still don't believe that I'm in this for us, then we could dead this. You could just leave me the fuck alone. I'm doing everything. And he's putting it on her, and she comes back with, that's not the point, you know. It's about what you want to do, and if you want to be a man, or who you associating yourself with, and how you gonna make this happen, and if you gonna love me, then love me, and if you not, then don't, and all this other stuff. Not taking any responsibility for, you know, the progression of the argument. Not really telling him what it is that she wants, what it is that she needs. She doesn't really seem to be in the conversation. And my dad pointed that out too. Like, he's saying things and she's not hearing him because she's just focused on something. I don't really think that she really cares that much about the relationship. It seems like she cares more about what she can get out of the relationship and how she can, you know, how she can come up in it. You know, get rid of your friends. They're not your friends. They don't care about you. They don't this, they don't that. Because they're the type of people, they have enough of an influence that maybe just possibly they could say, yo, she's not good for you. So you got to go. You know, it's not good to tell your man to get rid of his friends. It's not good to push them away and try to be the only person in their life. He even said, all right, fuck it, I'ma just fire everybody and it'll just be me and you in the shop. And she ain't have nothing to say. Okay, so she was still coming at him. She's yelling and stuff. He was like, yo, for real, like, we could talk, but you need to lower your voice when you're talking to me. You know, and she's just like, you know, it's whatever. You the boss, so, you know, do you or whatever. So he's just like, fucking him out. He goes to walk away. She's like, Ceas, for real? Come here, Ceas. Come here. Babe. He ain't coming. He like, no, it's cool, because I'm not okay with you talking to me like that. Like, I ain't appreciate what you said. She goes from yelling and cussing him out and having an attitude and, you know, having him in the doghouse to running after him. Baby, please, baby, wait a minute, baby, please. You know, to I just want to fix this, and I'm sorry, and I thank you for everything, and, you know, just thank you, and you know, we did this and all this other stuff, and come back home, you know, and he's just like, what? Like, come back where? She's like, come in the house, and he like, now you want me to come in the house? Like, if it ain't one thing, it's another thing with you. Like, you can't even make up your mind on what you want to do right now. You mad at me, you know what I mean? I messed up. I'm like, fine, I'm out. Now you like, wait a minute, I messed up. I'm sorry. You good. Come home with me. You know, and he's just like, I don't appreciate what you said about me being the boss and all this other stuff. Like, I know who the fuck I am. And, you know, that wasn't cool. You don't need to be talking to me that way. They go in the house. He's still kind of coming at her like, don't talk to me like that. Don't disrespect me like that. Then all of a sudden, you hear her screaming, go, like, go, and glass is breaking. I don't know if she was throwing stuff, if she's knocking stuff over. She's breaking stuff. You hear Ceas like, the fuck? And then you hear her like, just go. And then he's like, calm down. And she's like, we did it, baby. We made it, baby. We did it, baby. We made it. She went from like 0 to 900 to 12 to 43 to orange to 62 to car to, you know, 14, like in 5 seconds. I'm talking about that whole scene screamed like drug abuse, mental issues, control issues. Like, she just went through it. She was like a fucking schizophrenic. Bipolar maybe, but she was just bouncing back and forth. And I don't want to say anything bad about her, but she does act like something else is going on. Okay, whether it be chemical or psychological, I don't know. But all the extra stuff that she does is crazy. I'm not here for Dutchess. I'm not. I'm gonna take notes for the next episode. I am, so I can be more together with it. I'm sorry, but I just really wanted to get the video out to you guys. She's crazy. Dutchess is really, really messing up. I actually liked her last season. I did. It looks like everything is gonna be falling apart. She's just really messing up bad. She's messing up bad. And Ceas needs to just stop being, you know, sprung out on whatever the good is that she's giving, because it ain't worth all of that. This is your business, okay? This is your business. You are an entrepreneur. You have to sustain your business, and you have to keep your thing going. This is yours, Caesar. It's not you and Dutchess. You want her to be a part of it, then marry the bitch. Okay? But right now, you haven't really done anything that gives her the right to behave the way she's behaving. And my dad was basically just like, any real man would have kicked her to the curb a long time ago. I explained to him that Ceas does have a lot going against him. She has him backed in the corner. From taking him to meet her family, you know, and having him be intimidated by her father, to, you know, I'm a good girl, please don't hurt me, and all this other stuff, to I got a heart condition. You know, Dutchess acts like one of those people that if you break up with them, like they'll kill themselves or something like that. And when you're in a relationship like that, like, yeah, you love him and you care about him and stuff, but you're kind of guilted into dealing with their bullshit because they're so fucking crazy. You don't know what they're gonna do if you finally just say, fuck it, I'm done, I'm not doing this shit no more. I'll find another tattoo artist that can, you know, tattoo as well as you can. Get the fuck out of here, you tried it. So, we're gonna see what happens next week, okay? I'm really not feeling Ceas right now. He needs to man the fuck up. Dutchess needs to calm the fuck down, okay? And just humble herself and apologize to everybody, because it looks like everybody is just gonna be like, fuck it, I'm out, and that's it, you know. So, and we'll see black ink just kind of crumble and fall thanks to Dutchess. That's it, guys. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. I do have other reviews to do, so I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna finish this up and then get everything else together for you guys. All right, but thank you. It was fun talking to you about it. Let me know if I missed something. Let me know if you disagree with anything that I said, my point on anything. Yeah, and that's it. All right, so thanks a lot. Bye-bye.